So this is me and Cricket on day one of the National Standardbred Show. We start the day with our 3 dressage tests, and so here I am going into the warm-up on Cricket. With him, the most important things I like to work on in our warm-up is making sure he is in front of my leg, making sure he is round, and making sure he is supple and soft off of my leg laterally. So I spend a lot of time at the walk with him, and then I'll do walk-trot transitions where he has to be off of my leg, or else I'll send him forward, and then I come back and try again. I'll also do trot canter transitions the same way, but I didn't really catch them on video. So this is me and Cricket heading into the ring for the first time. I know he's going to spook at the judge, so I make sure he does it when we're going around rather than when we go in for the first time. He always does it, it's his thing, and that's fine.
Now competing in ring 1. Entry number 255, Colleen Nolan riding Determined.
So here's a couple of clips of my ride on Cricket. I'll post a link to the full video that you can click if you want to watch the full rides for training 1, 2, and 3.
To check in at dressage, please. 256, check in at dressage, please.
Good job, baby.
Have a heat stroke.
Yeah, it's warm.
So we're back in the warm-up ring in between training 1 and training 2. We had about 25 minutes between rides, so I spend probably the first 15 minutes just letting him walk. I don't want to wear him out. And then the last 10 minutes doing some trot work where we practice being in front of the leg, just making sure I wake him up a little bit. I'll do a little bit of canter work before I go in as well. I just don't think I got that on video. So we're going back in for training 2. These are my famous last words. My friend Kelly asks me if I need her to read for me, and I say, no, I got this. I know how this test goes, and well, you'll see what happens.
I was wondering.
I thought I went off first. She blew the whistle at me. Well, she didn't blow the whistle at me.
No, I know.
She was blowing the
It's because they're the bell on this side or something.
whistle. Yeah. So, whoops.
So yeah, like I said, I thought I heard her blow the whistle at me, but my ring was the bell. So I stopped and she said, "No, you're good." So I just kept going. So here I'm back in the warm-up again with cricket. We've moved on to my trot work, and I thought, training 3 has a Trot Serpentine in it, and so I better practice my Serpentine. So here I am doing like a quick Serpentine in the warm-up on cricket. I just practiced changing the bend, again, moving him off of my legs a little bit, and I thought it was fine. I only did the one, I think, because I ran out of time and I just realized I needed to do this. And so after the Serpentine, again, I just practiced putting my leg on, making sure he moves off and goes forward a little bit. There he goes, and I say, okay, I think you're ready, cricket. So I think I bring him back down to a walk. And we head back up into the ring again. And we always stop and say hello to a friend on the way.
Good job, baby.
Huh?
Good job, baby.
We did it. We did all of the moves in the right spot.
So that was our last dressage test of the day. Cricket ended up winning training 2 and 3 and coming in second in training 1 and won the grand champion of training level dressage. So I was pretty excited about him for that. And then we finish up dressage and we do our other 3 classes of the day, which are English Pleasure 2 Gait, English Pleasure 2 Gait Advanced, and English Pleasure 3 Gait. So that's what I'm getting ready for right now, all 3 of those classes. So I switched tack into my jump saddle, I put on my tan breeches, and I leg up. So I'm hanging out before we go in with my friend Steph and her mare Dreamy. Dreamy, fun fact, is actually half-sister to my other standardbred, Tomcat.
That's your class. On the ramp to walk, you're now being judged.
So this is the English Pleasure 2 Gait with cricket.
Trot or intermediate gait, please. Trot or intermediate gait, please.
So when I'm in this class, I don't really know what's expected of me. I am a dressage rider and I just don't really know what the judge is looking for in English Pleasure, but that's okay. I kind of think it's more fun that way. I just like to look around, see what everyone else is doing, try to do it as well. I thought everyone looked to be in like a longer frame, like a stretch trot, so that's what I was trying to do.
Down to the walk, please. Down to the walk. Reverse and walk, please. Reverse and walk.
I'm watching the video and I actually don't think I really nailed the stretch trot look.
Trot or intermediate gait. Trot or intermediate gait, please.
It actually looks pretty similar to cricket's normal trot, but I don't know, I feel like these classes are fun. You just kind of go around in the group. If you're me, there's no pressure because you don't know what you're doing, and just kind of hanging out with your friends. I can't quite recall, but I think cricket took 4th in that class. Either way, I thought he did pretty well, considering the jockey had no idea what she was doing.
Line up facing your ring steward, please. Line up facing your ring steward, please. On the rail to walk, you're now being judged. Trot or intermediate gait, please. Trot or intermediate gait, please.
So this is the English Pleasure Walk Trot or 2-gait advanced. And the idea for this one is that you have a trot and then you extend the trot. And you're about to learn that cricket does not have quite the extended trot.
And lengthen the stride, please. Lengthen the stride.
You can see everyone else is lengthening their stride, and me and Cricket are just getting lapped. Dan loved this class so much he was laughing at me. Cricket just doesn't, his stride just doesn't get that big. It's bigger than what it was, but now his extended stride is basically how every other horse looked for their small trot.
Reverse and walk, please. Reverse walk. Trot or intermediate gait, please. Trot or intermediate gait, please.
So yeah, I don't really think that 2-gait advanced is really Cricket's jam. He didn't place in this one, which it's pretty clear to me, I think, why.
Lengthen the stride, please. Lengthen the stride.
Just doesn't have a very impressive stride lengthening like a lot of these other horses do. So, still had a lot of fun in this class. I liked riding Cricket's forward trot, even though it, like I said, just can't hold a candle to all these other horses who look great.
And walk, please. All walk.
But look at him, he was going so fast. Good boy, Cricket.
Line up facing your ring steward. Line up facing your ring steward. Trot or intermediate gait, please. Trot or intermediate gait, please.
This is the 3-gait English Pleasure. So we do walk, trot, and canter with Cricket.
Down to a walk, please. Down to a walk. And now a canter, please. Canter.
I didn't realize we were going to go straight up to the canter from the walk, but I think Cricket did fine at that. He's the horse on going down the rail now. He's about to get past. But it turns out Cricket got a little case of the yeehaws going past the gate here. You can hardly notice it on the camera, but at the time I was like, oh my god, we're out of control. So I pulled him back down to a trot just to make sure that I did have my brakes on, and I was going to go back up, but we're down to walking again.
Reverse and walk, please. Reverse walk.
So we changed directions, and now we're going to the right.
Trot or intermediate gait, please. Trot or intermediate gait. And walk, please. Down to walk. And canter, please. Canter.
So since he was a little fiery the last time, I figured I'd wait to get past before he even started. And then we pick up our right lead canter, and Cricket's canter is just so small compared to all of the other horses. And he could tell he's a little excited because he's doing these little Tigger boings behind where he's... it's like you can tell he wants to do a buck, but he's too good. He's too good of a good boy, and so he won't. But it's really bouncy. And so we come back down to the walk. He's a good boy.
And line up, please, face your ring steward. Line up, please, face your ring steward.
So Cricket has a decent canter, which I think helped in this class, and I think he ended up coming in 5th. So he took a 4th in the 2 gait, a 5th in the 3 gait, and grand champion in dressage that day. So not bad for day 1 of the show.